Leanne,
Leanne. Leanne, where you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Florida. I'm actually at work right now, so let me go hide in this closet.
Woo!
but no,
You looking for a man while you on a job, girl?
no, because I was here before, back in September.
Okay. What's the last year? Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Yeah, yeah, and it was rough because it was rough. A lot of men that hit me up, they be from other countries and stuff, and I'm in Florida. I'm not trying to meet nobody in other countries.
Okay. So you want to make sure that you in the US of A.
Yes. And I got so discouraged that I got off the app. So I guess since you picked me again, I guess I better get back on the app,
Yeah,
huh?
that's the only contact information you can share is the dating app profile.
I'm gonna get back on the app, I promise.
Okay, so you want to proceed?
It's up to you. I mean, I do still want to meet somebody. I do.
Okay. Well, you have to know your app profile, so you're gonna make one
Oh,
up.
okay. Well, I guess I better. Okay, yeah. I'll let somebody else. I was just reading the
Well,
comments.
we can do it, and then you can set up your profile after. We'll go over the
All right,
username.
that'll work.
Okay. So, Leanne, Florida, how old are you?
I'm 58.
Okay, 58. What you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Do you have any kids?
I have one daughter.
How old's your daughter?
She's 30.
30. Okay. One daughter. You ever been married?
Once to her dad.
When did you get divorced?
Ooh, back in 1999. I've
19.
been single. I've been single since 19. That was so mean. Why people being mean? Time waster. What's wrong with me trying to? Let me stop reading the comments. I'm sorry. All right, go ahead, Kendra. Go ahead.
Oh, you got. Okay, I was confused. I'm confused. You got divorced in 1999?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Leanne, Florida, 58
Mm-hmm.
nurse, one daughter that's one daughter that's 30, was once married. And what's your
I'm
zodiac sign?
an Aquarius.
Aquarius. How many years was you married for?
A little over five
Was you
years.
married to your daughter's father?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 5 years. Okay, got you. Leanne, what kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for a man that has a sense of humor. That's very important. Um, I'm looking for a man that is kind of, I want to be courted. I want to be courted a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want him to pursue me. I don't want to run behind nobody. A lot of these men want you to be blowing up their phone and things like of that sort. And I want to feel special. And a lot of men just, I don't know why they playing games. I don't know. They be playing games. I don't know why. They don't know what they want. If they don't want a relationship, then don't be on a dating app. You feel me?
Well, there's more than one woman on the dating app.
No, but I'm saying like, okay, I said I'm gonna update it and be straight to the point of, yeah.
Okay. Um, what are your deal breakers?
Uh, I can't deal with a person that drinks too much because I drink, but some people drink and act, crazy. Um, I want someone that works out because I am trying to work out. I'm trying to lose these extra pounds. So I want someone that's pretty healthy. I am a nurse, so if you have blood pressure problems, I could work with that. A lot of older men have diabetes, hypertension, things like that. I can help them with that. I don't mind. I could work with that.
Okay. So should he look a certain way? Did I just ask you that
No,
question?
no, no, you didn't. I'd like they don't have to be. They can be short because I'm 5'2". Um, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the comment. Um, they don't have to be a certain height. They don't have to be a certain complexion. They don't have to have a beautiful set of teeth because my teeth are legit. But yeah, just look halfway decent. I clean up well. I look rough now because I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? But I get cute. I can get cute.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Um, not necessarily. I mean, I make good money. So um, as long as he take me on some dates, I do like to go on a few dates. But I could cook. I could cook for him if he wants to come by. He could cook for me. I like a man that knows how to cook. That's nice. Um, Yeah, but money, I mean, I can't be with nobody that ain't got no money. Oh, and have a car, please. You'd be surprised how many people ain't got a car.
Okay, okay.
I can't be
So,
I can't be taking you out on a date in my car all the damn time.
so he wants you to pick him up.
But yeah, I've had that experience before in the past.
Someone said, oh, Tony. Tony was a very popular guest on the show. Tony said, what are you cooking?
Oh, I can cook anything. I'm getting them recipes off of TikTok and Instagram, YouTube. I can cook, babe. I make all kind of delicious food. And if you got high blood pressure, I cook them low sodium meals too.
So what's the age range you want to date?
Oh, the age range. Okay, I'm 58. I'll go up to 60, but you gotta be a healthy 61. If you in your early 60s, that's cool, but you gotta be somewhat healthy. Um,
So healthy 61.
yeah, I mean, I'll go up to, like, let's say, okay, I'm 58. I'll date someone 55. I can't date nobody too younger because I can't do it because I have a daughter that's 30 and I just, no, they got to be mature, my age. Yeah, 55 to 61.
Okay. Now let's do the Kendra Cam. That's when we see your full body.
All right, because I'm working on this. I'm working on this thing.
So
Yeah.
she's working on it. So we're not going to judge her.
Out, girl. Let me see if I can set this phone. Okay. Let's see. You can't really see me. Can you see me?
I think we can see you. Ooh, not the hands up.
I'm trying. I'm gonna be fine. Give me a couple more months. I'm on Ozempic too. That Ozempic works.
You're on Ozempic?
I done lost about 12 pounds.
Okay. Shout out to the Ozempic people.
Yes. Ozempic is lovely.
Okay. All right, keep the phones on. There we go. When was your last relationship?
Well, I was seeing somebody recently, but like he don't know what he wants. That's why I have to get back out on the market. He was a nice fella. I don't want to
What
say
do you mean
nothing
he doesn't know what he wants?
because he I hope he ain't looking at this because but this is the thing, he was divorced for about a couple of years and he shouldn't have been trying to meet nobody if you ain't fully over that. I think he's not fully over his ex-wife. That's what I think.
Okay.
That's what I think. So, I just want to meet somebody that wants a relationship. There's nothing wrong with being in a relationship. What's wrong with being with one person, have fun, take trips? I'm getting my passport. I've just applied for my passport. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to be with one person.
Well, just here's the deal. In hosting this show for 5 years, what I've learned is there's women who also don't want to be in a monogamous relationship. So I think it's not about wrong or right. It's about accepting somebody who they are and keeping it moving if you don't want the same things. Right?
Yeah.
I think that, the challenge is, and I say this all the time, I'll get marriage minded men on the show, and sometimes they're not really the guy the women want. But then the guys that don't want to be married or even in a relationship, those are the ones the women want. So you really just gotta date and not be connected and phased. Like if you know what you desire and you meet a person and they're not matching the energy, then you just, instead of wasting the time trying to figure out why won't they be what you want them to become, accept them for who they are and keep it going.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So hopefully I can meet somebody that, I'm not necessarily trying to get married right away, but I do want to date.
You want to get remarried?
I want to be remarried, but not right away because I think that scares a lot of guys away. I would like to I want a man. I want a man for me. I want my man. I want to say I got a man. You know what I'm saying? A man that I can cater to and a man that I can love and be loved in return and have fun with and hold him, cuddle at night. I like to cuddle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Did you,
it should.
what was I going to say? So why did you get divorced?
Oh man, shoot. That was so long ago, Kendra. That was 1999, Kendra. That was
So 20,
1999.
God, so 26 years ago.
That, yeah.
And when
So you
was
want
your
to know?
last relationship after your divorce?
I dated people. I haven't been like single for
So
30.
since you got divorced in 1999, you had never been in a committed relationship?
I dated a guy that he lied to me. Men be lying. He was married. Because when I met him, I was separated. He told me he was separated. And we messed around for years. And I shouldn't have been messing with him after I found out he was married. But that ended. And then, I've been kind of weary, because people be lying.
So I'm gonna ask you again because you ain't answered my question
Oh,
directly.
sorry. Okay, wait. What's the question again? I'm
Since
sorry.
you're divorced, have you haven't been in a committed relationship with
To
someone?
be honest, I have not. I'm
Okay. Okay.
looking. I've been, I talk to guys. I mean, I meet guys. But I think men just don't want to. I don't know. Maybe I just
Ladies,
being.
let's have this girl conversation. Let me put y'all on to what y'all don't know. If you don't know, it's a new age. Okay,
Yeah.
this is a new age. We need a new playbook. I keep talking about this women's group because I think it's so important. And you got to understand the new age of dating. And shout out to my friend Ross Mack. I'm doing his summit on Saturday. But he said something that I've been kind of saying amongst my girlfriends. See, a lot of times, this is not our great grandmamas and grandmamas' times, okay? So throw those ideas out of your head. Your grandpappy, your grandmother was the best woman in your granddaddy's face, okay?
Mm,
She was the best woman that your grandfather had access to.
mm-hmm.
Now we are in 2025. These men have phones. So it's no longer being the best in a 2 mile radius. These men are looking for the best amongst the world.
Mm-hmm.
And there really isn't an incentive. And I just gotta be honest. I hate to say this, but I think it's important to share this and this insight. Unless a man really wants to have children and have this committed relationship and things like that's important to him, or if unless he needs you in some way, it's not a lot of reasons why these men are trying to lock down one woman. There are some that are out there still,
I
some.
hope
And if you find one, attach yourself to him.
because
But I think we have to wake up and recognize what this is. And once you can receive what it is, these men, someone just said it, these men have phones. So right now, how about this right now? I am in Chicago. Where are you?
I'm I live in St. Augustine, Florida.
Okay,
I'm
so
not far from.
I'm in Chicago, she's in Florida, and you are watching us from anywhere in the world. This is the magnitude of what dating is now.
Mm-hmm.
So there could be a guy in Houston that you might have your eyes on
Mm-hmm.
and is watching this show, and it's like, oh, I like that girl in Florida. So it's almost like a buffet. So what I have learned from this show, from my show, the marriage-minded men are the ones who are thinking about legacy. They're the ones that are looking for women to have children with. Those are the marriage minded men that have been on my show thus far when they really want to have kids.
Mm.
Outside of that, they outside, honey.
Okay, so you're saying that older people can't find
Hold
no.
on, Kendra, are you willing to date a man that already has a woman? Of course not. I wouldn't date a.
Oh,
I would not date. Um, First of all, date is not relationship, right? So dating is what y'all all should be doing, and just go out on a date, a coffee date, a rose cake date, a bowling date, and if you find out he's married, then make that your last date.
mm-hmm.
Okay. I remember I once. This is how I know that. This is how I know married men don't don't think that it's a problem because there's so many women that date married men.
Why somebody
Now,
told me to go to bed? I'm at work. Why they telling me to go to
well,
bed?
let me use you, Leanne, because you dated a married man,
That
right?
was a long time ago, Kendra. That was 19. That was in 2000. That was so long ago. I would never make that mistake again. Never. I run from a man, even if he say he got a girlfriend. Why I want to be with you if you got a girlfriend? Like that's so stupid.
Okay. Well,
But you,
either way, I didn't come here to rant. Let's go back to the story.
all right.
All right. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Leanne?
Because I'm fun. I'm fun. I'm educated. I'm nice. I'm kind. I'm sweet. I got my own stuff. I don't need nothing but a companion. I ain't looking for you to get my nails done. I get my own nails done. I do all that for myself.
Right. Hold on. Someone said Kendra doesn't realize that I'm gonna respond to both of these things. Kendra needs um Kendra needs to real. Kendra says Kendra doesn't realize. She says no men are faithful. I've never. That's actually not true because I know faithful men. So I've never said that. I've never said every man cheats. What I will say is a lot of the men, a lot of women don't necessarily want to be in relationships, and I don't consider that cheating because you're not in a relationship. Cheating is when two people agreed that
Mm,
we are together and it's nobody else. A situationship is not a cheating. So if you're dealing with a man and y'all didn't have that exclusive conversation or agreement, and you hear about him with somebody else, yes, you have the right. Your feelings will be naturally hurt, but he didn't cheat on you because y'all were in a committed relationship. So that's not true. I don't think that. I don't think that every man cheats. Now, this doesn't apply to you. Another woman said, and I want to respond to this, said that Kendra needs to hush. No one wants to date the leftovers. Who was it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Kendra needs to hush. She getting my leftovers. I don't get it. Something. Kendra needs to hush. Nobody wants to date leftovers. Well, ladies, how about this? Some men, I don't like the leftovers notion, but do you know you calling men leftovers? A lot of men think a lot of you women are leftovers. Can we get into the conversation? Personally, I don't like leftovers at all. But since a woman said it, let me tell you, men think you are a leftover. So while y'all be talking big and in your chest, I wonder if at times you know what some of the men are saying. Whether
I
you agree with it or not, I'm not like whether you agree with it or not.
can't.
So don't call men leftovers because you might be what he's calling a leftover. I personally don't even like the leftover conversation, but
Hey, listen, Kendra, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna reload the app. Maybe somebody hit me up, and I do go to church. Somebody said go to church. I do go to church. It's some good men in the church. Praise God, hallelujah. Because I love the Lord. I do.
yes.
God's been.
Okay, you get back to work. I'm on one today. Let me say some stuff. All right, bye, baby.
All right,
So
bye.
I want to say something because we did our first singles live show. We did it before in DC for our 5th anniversary, but we were still ironing out like the technology. So this time we didn't stream it because we wanted to make sure the technology. But it probably won't be streamed. Will be streamed on the app when live stream goes to the app. But there was a conversation. I'm gonna try to get the clip. We brought it was supposed to be Battle of the Sexes, but at the last minute I made it an Ask a Man panel. We had like 5 of the men, prominent men in the city of Chicago, come on the stage. And then one guy said something that was so insightful because Charles Flav, he said he was 40 and he wants a girl between the ages of 25 and 29. And of course the women were very upset about this, right? But one thing he said, and I said, that makes a lot of sense. He said when he was 22, I'm not sure if he said it or if Ross said it. One of them said it was 2 guys. One of the guys said when they were 22, they couldn't get a woman because they didn't have no money. And the girls that were 22 were dating the older guys because the older guys had cars, they had jobs, they could take the girls out. So the girls that was his age didn't want him because they were dating older. Now, and then he said, well, now I'm the older guy. Now I'm the older guy that when you was 22, 23, wanted to date. That's who I am now. So now that, yes, our age caught up and now, now you want me. Well, guess what? I'm the older guy. So now I date younger. And I couldn't say nothing, but I was like, no, he got a point. He got a point. Because I know all the women, when we was in high school, we dated the men that was in college, the men that had a car. That's how it went. So the unfortunate part is now the women who are their age are like, well, why don't you want us? Well, you didn't want me. When we were 22, you didn't want me. Now we 40, you want me, but guess what? I don't want you. And I really had to I could sit and listen and not be emotionally detached because here's the deal. I am very secure in my life. and I have an amazing life. So when I hear people's preferences and it's not me, I don't take it personal because I really love me, right? I don't want to be anything other than me. And I want every woman to get to that space. So then when you hear something that doesn't align with you, you don't take it personal. Just like men, when you hear a woman say she wants a man of a certain tax bracket and you don't make that, you don't take it personal. So um, the reality is it is different dating issues in different age categories. That's just a fact. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.